Your sugar-coated doll is not so pure, my bad. I don't give a. You stepping on me and they call my mama, touch you bad, and then I'm mad. You're mad, I guess you're mad. Wore my best pajama for this drama. Why you talking like that, like that, like that? I'm not gonna spend the night, I'm talking. You got bad things on your mind, keep walking. Spit your words on someone else, don't act like you're so obsessed with me, with me. You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that, you're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well come as a bitch, get ready for this. Tries my best, confess. You hate me wearing the pants. If you weren't so damn obsessed with making me your perfect lie. Makeup is out, naturals in, letting my skin glow out. You're talking shit if you don't like this. You still live in your man's world. I'm not gonna spend the night, I'm talking. You got bad things on your mind, keep walking. Spit your words on someone else, don't act like you're so obsessed with me, with me. You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that, you're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well come as a bitch, get ready for this.
Get ready for this.
You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that, you're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well come as a bitch, get ready for this.
Get ready for this.
Step 1, wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot, Head full of flies, so here come the clouds, They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost, Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Good morning, everybody. How is everyone this Thursday morning? Let me get to the top of the list. Good morning, Millo. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, PR. Good morning, Grateful. Good morning, Granny. Did I get y'all? Let me see. Good morning, Mr. J. Good morning, Leah. I hope you have a good sleep, Leah. All right, guys. So I did put a short up yesterday to let everybody know that basically Denise's channel is up, but there's nothing on it. Good morning, hymns. Happy Thursday. Hold on, let me get to over here. All right, so here is Denise's channel. And as you can see, there is not even tabs for videos, lives, shorts. All those tabs are gone. Her community tab is gone. There is nothing on her channel whatsoever. But what is on her channel, does anybody notice? Who can figure out what is on her channel? Good morning, Terry Lynn. Also, I was looking at my analytics yesterday, guys, and I see that a lot of views are coming in from X. So if you are watching over on X and you would like to join the chat, you can follow me over on YouTube, and it is the same name over on YouTube, Dammit Dani. We are nice over here, I promise. Don't be afraid to come over and chat over here. Send me money. Her Cash App is still there. Yep, you're on the right track. What else? Her donation links are still there. Yep. X is Twitter. But I was looking because I was so confused because while I'm streaming, it would show I had like 130 some people in chat. And then, my numbers on my videos were not showing that. So I went and was checking my analytics, and it's because I'm getting a lot of views on X, Twitter. Her join button. Thank you, Leah. She still has memberships open, guys. Memberships for a channel with absolutely zero content. Good morning, Ghostface. So, Danny did some digging. All right, hold on. Let me get this up. So, I went on to, excuse me. I went on to, let me stop this, put a different one up. I went on to the creators chat for Google, which is who runs YouTube. So let me see. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. I think I'm going to have to do it this way. All right. So I copied and pasted the conversation that I had with Google. Yes, she still has those membership links up there. She's still taking membership money. She is still accepting new memberships. So I started a chat with a Google support specialist. And so I started off, I said, I would like to know if a creator stops producing content, deletes all their content, but still continues to charge for memberships, is that a violation of TOS and what are the consequences? They always have to repeat your question. I see you'd like to know what will happen if a channel doesn't stop membership but deletes their videos and stops making content. I said, yes. I understand how important this is to you. Since my team specializes in issues related to YouTube paid products, my expertise is limited in these situations. Well, memberships are a paid product. They ask my name. And then they say, it looks like the channel membership will still continue unless the customer cancels the membership. I said, is that a violation? Is there consequences for charging but not providing content? And they say, also, if the channel gets terminated for violating the community guidelines, the channel membership will automatically be stopped. I said, I don't think they have channel violations. It's just a dead channel with no content that is continuing to take and charge membership fees. They ask me, funny enough, they ask me if I'm speaking of Talking Life because that's the only channel that I have a membership to. And I say, no, it's just a general question. Some viewers have asked me about it pertaining to another channel. So they said, this was their final response. If they report the channel, it could be terminated. So if she is charging memberships and one of her members were to report that she's charging memberships but not putting out any content, her entire channel could be terminated. So, Denise, I have something to say to you. You may not watch my videos, but I know that your mods do and they report back to you. So, report this back to her, guys. Dummy. Turn off your memberships before somebody ends up reporting you and you end up getting your entire channel terminated. Secondly, I do not get your way of thinking whatsoever, Denise. YouTube is an income for you. None of us that are covering you, well, at least I can speak for myself. I'm not saying I want you off YouTube. I'm saying I want you to quit scamming and lying and taking advantage of kind-hearted people. That's it. If you can't do that without getting off of YouTube, then yeah, go ahead and go. But I honestly am a firm believer that there is a spot for everybody on YouTube and an audience for everybody. So I think it's really dumb for her to do this when that is at least an income. She at least gets a check. So my advice to everybody that is a member over there, you need to go in and you need to cancel your membership manually because Denise is just going to continue to suck your money out of you. Even though she's not providing you with anything in return. Huh. That kind of sounds just like Denise. So dumb. So, anyways, I looked her up on Social Blade, which you guys know how I feel about Social Blade. I don't think that it's accurate, at least um not in their statistics about what somebody's earning. But anyways, I pulled it up just because I wanted to show this. The amount of views after she went and deleted all her content. She has a negative 204,921 views. Denise, I know it's hard, honey, but you need to think before you act. And whatever mods are giving you advice on your channel, they know no more about YouTube than you do. And they're ruining your channel. So quit taking advice from people who have no idea what they're talking about. Let's see. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm behind on chat. Give me a second, guys. I tried looking for you on Twitch. Can't find it. It is Nick. Here, let me see. I can probably pull it up. Your link on there. I found it, guys. Hold on. Here you go, Mr. J. There is Nick's Twitch. Okay. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Tanya. Her Cash App, of course. All her dono links are up there. Uh, the thing that has me though is the memberships, because that means that she is continuing to take membership money from people that are members, even though she's not putting anything out for them. This is how much she cares about you guys. Tell me again, she's not a scammer. Tell me again, please. Tell me that this person that you follow and you pay a membership to, tell me how she's not a scammer. She's taking your money right now and she has 0 up on her page. 0. She's just going to try and suck people for their what? Yep, absolutely, Jessica. She's going in the hole. She should have listened to those who truly tried to help you instead of blocking them. Exactly. So again, like I said, I know her mods are here. I know her mods subscribe to me. I know her mods follow me on TikTok. So maybe if you're going to take information back to her, maybe you should take it back correctly and tell her that she needs to stop her memberships if she's not going to put out any content. Can she leave her Cash App and her PayPal and Venmo up? Absolutely. Should she? No. But will she? Yeah. John and M, I am new to your channel. I used to be one of Denise's mods. She unmodded me because I didn't want to flood her with Cash App. She makes me sick. She thinks she owns the title single. Thank you, John. And I'm really, really hoping that more people realize. That's why, like I'm saying, like, some of these people go hard for her. And I just don't understand it. She doesn't care about any of you. She doesn't. What she cares about is that bottom line. What she cares about is what you can do for her. People that have been kind and empathetic to her and have sent her money, she turns around and asks for more. She thinks that your income, she's entitled to it. You go out, you work your tail off and give the money to me. Welcome, M. It's great to have you. As long as Denise can still get her donos, she's not worried, but I worry about same, Mr. J. Just I was just talking to somebody yesterday, and just when she was on the way to her second job the other day and she was sitting in that rain and the flooding and everything. I mean, that had me not concerned for her, even though she was the one out in it. It made me concerned for the girls because I knew they were alone while that was going on. Well, I'm glad to have you, John and M, both of you. That's a shame. I did truly try to help her at one point. She just blew me. I, you know, unless the form of help starts with a $, she doesn't accept it. And I don't know why her mods are sending her money. It's like they're paying to be mods. That's stupid. If anything, she should be the one appreciative of them for modding her because she gets the most trolls, I swear. They're working. They shouldn't be having to pay her. She should be doing something nice for them. I worry about the children. Also, it's the same thing with Foodie Beauty. Yeah. So, anyways, my point from all of this is if you are a member, first of all, look at the fact that this is how she thinks of y'all. She's taking your money with nothing in return. When you start memberships on a channel, you have to put in there what perks the people get for being a member. I don't know what she has in there for perks. I mean, we could totally find out, but it's not really worth it because we know whatever she has in there, she's not doing. I know many of you tried to do good for her, especially the kindness AS2 showed. Yep. She thinks she owns the title single mom. How do we know she's working? Listen to this. I usually just spectate. but I would see her treat people like crap. Yes. Yep. And I don't blame you, John and Em. I mean, I would be, had I had a personal connection with her like that, I'd be mad too. And I get it because I used to be a member in Foodie Beauties. And I get it in the beginning when you first find somebody, you kind of take up for them, you stick up for them, you battle the trolls for them. But when you figure it out and you realize who they really are, that's upsetting. You put, something into that and then you find out that it was all a sham. Yeah, nothing, zero, Nick. And John and Em, the single mom, feel sorry for me because I'm a single mom. Feel sorry for me because I'm a widow. You're not a widow. You weren't married to the man. You weren't even with the man when he passed. Um, feel sorry for me because I have half a finger. Like quit being a victim, Denise. You're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to do better for yourself if you continue to view yourself as a victim. She modded me, wanted me to email her and stuff. And when I wouldn't buy her a $30 candle, she wanted me to email her and stuff. I know Foodie Beauty too. See, I don't. Everything comes at a price with her. She's not making friends in there. It's like Lisa. Lisa always, refers to the people that help her as her friends. They're not her friends, first of all, because she's an addict and they're enabling her addiction. And that addiction is going to kill her. So giving her money is not being a friend. And it's the same way with Denise because these donations and everybody, that's given to her and everything else enables her to continue to scam and take advantage of kind people. That's my thing, Denise. I don't want you to leave YouTube. I could care less if you leave YouTube. I just want you to quit lying and scamming to your audience. There's nothing on her YouTube either, guys. The last 2 videos on her YouTube were the ones of her asking for that $2.99 for the move-in special. I don't know, maybe somebody actually did give to her and she came up with the $2.99 and now she's moving into that apartment and so she's trying to be private and hush hush. Good morning, Leanie Bo. Welcome. Yet again, there are real single moms out there shaking their butts and doing whatever they have to do. And she is 10 years of in and out of stuff, expecting people to pay her weight. Exactly. She doesn't want to do any of the work. Like, we've said it, like, people have offered to do things for her. People have offered her resources. She doesn't want resources. Don't give her resources because that means she has to work and do something. Somebody needs to give us straight if somebody is working with her. I definitely think some of her mods are diehards, and I don't understand it, John and Em, because, like I said, this is how she thinks of the people that follow her. She's not going to give you anything, but she's going to continue to take your money. I'm not telling, like the Google support specialist said, if somebody were to report her for doing that, she could totally lose her channel. I'm not telling anybody to do that. I don't really want to see Denise leave YouTube again. I just want to see her stop scamming people. All right. So, I guess we'll go to Foodie because Tammy has been going live. Or she's been doing shorts and going live nonstop all day, every day. So we will have plenty that we can watch with her. So we're going to get Foodie out of the way since this is only a 10-minute video. You guys know I don't really cover her a whole lot anymore. I can't sit through 2.5 hours of a live. of foodies. I just can't. And I don't think any of you want to either. Good morning, Elizabeth. So I do want to say, I always wondered why they didn't send her to diabetes classes. Like when I first got diagnosed, one of the first things my doctor did was send me to an educational class for diabetes, which helped tremendously. And you learn a lot. So I'm glad they're finally going to do that and send her because she has her facts so screwed up. She needs to learn what she's dealing with. I would go into her chat spamming people's reaction channels. Yes, but some of them, they're so diehard for her. Good morning, Hannibal. Some of them are so Hannibal, you missed it. So I just was doing talking about Denise, and her channel is completely wiped. There's no content on it, but her Cash App and PayPal and Venmo and whatever, her dono links are still on there. Fine. I don't think she's doing, I don't think anything's going to come of that. But my issue, Hannibal, is she still is accepting memberships and she's still taking membership money, even though she has zero content out. So I went on a Google chat and I asked them, is that against TOS? You're not doing anything on your channel and yet you're still taking memberships. You're still accepting new members. And they said basically it's up to the customer to cancel the membership. But if they were to report her channel could be terminated for doing that. Not telling anybody, again, not telling anybody to report the channel. There's a place for everybody on YouTube, like it or not. But I am saying if you are a member of hers, please cancel your membership because you're not getting anything for it. And also take into consideration that this is how she thinks of her members. She's willing to take your money whether or not she's giving you anything in return. Yeah, I just can't anymore, Granny. She bores me to tears. And another thing is I don't want, I'm not here for Foodie's demise. I'm not here to see her, pass on a live stream. I'm not looking forward and anticipating, Foodie dying or, being seriously ill. That's not why I ever did what I did. I did it to draw attention to the crap, you know. But I'm over it as far as I'm not going to sit here and literally, get excited because she's finally her health is catching up with her. That's gross to me. Thank you, Grateful, for sharing links. Thank you, Nick. So anyway, I'm going to do this Foodie video and that's all we're going to do on her because like I said, I can't sit through her 2.5 hour live stream.
Hey there, Beezers! Want a personalized video from me to you to make great birthday?
Oh yeah, and my plaque. So what I have for you are just some random clips that I took, very few clips from the clinic, from the hospital, mostly the food, but a bit of the surrounding. And on the way to the clinic, we stopped and we saw some date trees. Being from Canada, I've only seen dates in the trees at the park and they were covered in some netting, but you can actually see the actual dates here. And unripened dates, they are eaten here and they're called bala. And when they're ripened, they become brown and wrinkly, like we all know. And when they're unripened, they're sweet and they taste kind of date-ish, like date-like, but they're juicy. I actually like them raw as well. So this is current present time, how I'm talking to you right now. As you can see, I have my makeup back. I'm back on camera. I'm feeling well. I'm feeling healthier.
John and we've all been waiting for that, but this is so what she's been over there. She's been there, what, a year and a half now? I mean, minus her trips back home, but were very, very short lived. But I totally thought that she would have, you know, given up on it by now. But we have to remember too, Foodie has always viewed success as having a man. That's always been her view. That's why we hear the "Where's your man? Where's your husband?"
And that is probably because the medications are working, the antibiotics. I had a pretty bad kidney infection. For those of you who are not aware of what happened, I had a pretty bad kidney infection. I did have one not even a month ago. I think what happened was it never fully resolved. That's maybe also the doctor said that could have happened as well. And also just that my blood sugars have been really high. So there's three things I'm really trying to fix. Number one being the infection, because that can cause your blood sugars to remain elevated. My blood sugars are fluctuating, like they go lower, they go high.
I will say that is one thing that I learned when I went to my diabetes classes. She is right as far as if a diabetic is sick or has any sort of infection or virus or whatever, it does wreak havoc on your numbers. So if you have the flu, if you have the vid, if you have, any kind of virus, any kind of bacterial infection, it is going to mess with your numbers. Now, I don't think it's messing with her numbers now. She seems to be doing a lot better. She seems to be back to eating and everything else. So her blaming it on that now, I think, is a crock. I think she's lying to herself. But when she was in the throes of the infection, yeah. But my worry is that diabetes does attack your kidneys. And so for her to have two severe infections like that in a month's time, that's scary.
And they usually are pretty high right now, despite being on my medication and everything else. And so I'm trying to deal with that. I'm trying to deal with the high blood sugar. And
So Pete's does not live with his mom. He lives a friend of his mom's, like an elderly couple. He just rents a room from them. It's just like a bedroom, and I think it's like a shared bathroom even. Uh and her and Salah never separated. He did the cheating thing with Kay Bella, but she ran right back to him. Like literally, once she found out that he cheated, she hopped a plane and went right back.
And I'm also trying to, of course, tackle this weight issue and get on a proper diet plan for that. So I was put on insulin.
Yep.
And
Totally leaning boat. I mean, I I don't know. I truly do not grasp how they can do that and not feel any remorse or guilt when they go to bed at night. But apparently, I really do think too that e-begging is like an addiction. I think once people come on and they see that they can actually get money out of people, it becomes like a challenge to them and a game. So they get to a point where it's like gambling. They're literally addicted to that. That's just my feeling, just my opinion.
so far it doesn't seem to be very effective, but he put me on a low
Well,
dose.
Terry Lynn, like her meal the other day, she was like so upset that her numbers skyrocketed, blah blah blah, and she didn't, gorge herself on food. She had a moderate, bowl of lentil soup, but it was a carb filled meal. She had lentil soup. Lentils are a carb. Any mushy vegetable is a carb. Even corn is a carb. And if it's sweet at all, it's a carb. So she had the lentil soup, she had the bread, she had the peach, all sugar, all carbs.
dose of like 5 units. So I'm injecting myself with that, but I have an appointment later today.
Yes, Terry Lynn. And she said in her video, the one where, like I said, we're not doing it 2.5 hours long, but she said in there, that I suppose, she said something to the effect that I suppose people will take extra insulin, so they can say, eat a whole pizza. And she's like, that's, basically like, that's dumb. She won't be, bull crap. You won't be doing that. The fact that you thought of that tells us all that you'll be doing that. You did it with the metformin. Metformin is not the type of diabetic medication. It's not an insulin. So you pop an extra metformin because you want to have an extra plate at dinner. That's not doing what you think it's doing, Foodie. And you know darn well that you thought because she said, I'd much rather be on insulin than take oral pills. That's why. Because on insulin, she can give herself extra so that she can binge.
And so I'm going to show you the vlog.
Good morning, Irma.
There. But I first wanted to just come and do an introduction because I didn't shoot one of those, and I just wanted to let you know how I'm feeling now.
This isn't a medical update, Granny. What are you talking about?
So, I am down overall.
Yes, Leanie, she totally needs inpatient. I totally agree.
My last weigh-in at the doctor, like November 2023, I weighed in at 166, and I'm actually, when I weighed in this time at the same clinic, I'm 150 kgs, just like a little over that.
Good morning, lass.
But that was, since I went to the clinic, I didn't eat much for the next 3 days after that. But I have started eating again, so I know I'll put on a bit of weight.
Corner. You should probably be sent to the basement for that. Good morning, Collie.
I'm waiting for my body to adjust to all the medications, regulate blood sugar, get on a proper blood sugar regulating diet. And yes, I know that's going to mean eliminating a lot more carbs than I've been eating. I do realize that. But
morning,
again, the higher
Lilith.
blood sugars right now are probably mostly related to the infection, is what the doctor said. So I'm going to work with the doctor, come up with a good medicine plan, and then I was given
Makes me
to go to one of the buildings, one of the clinics that are in the hospital, to partake in a diabetes education program run by like some nurses, I think. So diabetic nurses. So I will be excited for that because at this point, with my blood sugars not going down,
Foodie, take a notebook with you, take notes. I don't know if it's going to be anything like the one that I went to here, but I'll tell you what, that program that I went to for the diabetes classes was excellent. And they gave you a diabetic diet. And they even would tell you, based on your weight, this is, how many calories a day you should be having. And it breaks it down to like, for breakfast, you want to have like 1 milk serving, 1 fruit serving, it breaks it down. So, and then they give you a list of all these different foods and how much carbs they are, because when you're diabetic, 1 carb serving is 15 grams of carb. So I think it's grams, whatever the measurement is. It's 15 of for 1 carb serving. So that like really, really helped. It would like break it down to how many grapes are in 1 carb serving and things like that. So if she takes that class seriously, she will learn a lot from it.
Thought I was doing okay, things that I thought were okay are not. It just depends. So I have to really, put more work into it, even more, because this time I need to get on the right track.
Oh, she's totally feeling herself last. That 17 kgs that she lost because she was sick, she's totally feeling herself.
I need to get healthy, and that's what my focus in my life has to be right now, or else there's not really going to be much else to focus on with how sick I've been. You've seen, like, you know, my content and stuff. Like, I don't do much, and it makes it worse that it's so hot outside. Like, to do any major things, I'm gonna have to wait till I'm healthier, and I'm gonna have to wait till it's a bit colder out, guys, because it's unbearable for me, especially with my health issues. But we will still go, you know, maybe grab.
But even like in their winter, isn't it still hot there even in their winter? Um like I would say, like I'm thinking like our 80 degrees or 80, 80 to 90 degrees. Isn't it still like that temperature there when their winter hits? Because even then, that's going to be too warm for her in layers.
Grab a coffee. There's so many things you can do indoors here as well, as I've said many times. So, all that being said, I guess that's all I want to say. So, anyways, that is
Hi,
that's it for now.
Bubbles.
I hope you enjoy this, and I'll keep you guys updated as things develop, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
I mean, the date palms are cool, but I guess I'm not sure why she's so fascinated. I would imagine, Bubbles, there would have to be. But like I said, if she would just pay attention when she goes to the class, if she would, take notes and listen, I think she'll learn plenty just off of that class. Collie, she seriously knows nothing. Um, when she got diagnosed, wouldn't you read up? Wouldn't you research what you've been diagnosed with and stuff? I mean, she has no clue. Like I said, like that meal that she had yesterday, yeah, it was, it wasn't a humongous bowl like Foodie would normally eat of the lentil soup, which we don't know. She could have had more when she got off and probably did. But she was so flabbergasted at why her numbers were still high after that meal. First of all, you just ate, so your numbers are going to be higher. But second of all, you ate all carbs, lady. Good morning, Jamie. I kind of think that too, Lilith. Also, she was, basically defending the amounts of rice that she eats because of how much rice she got in the hospital. I'm sorry, but this hospital was not counting her carbs. And I will say I've noticed that myself when I've been in the hospital. It's more the cafeteria gets like what they get, like how many calories a day you're allowed to have. They don't break it up like for a diabetic. They don't break those calories into carbs or whatever. So, I mean, this was a loaded meal too. That's a lot of rice. That's a lot of rice. Beet salad. I would assume that beets are to me, they're a little sweet, so I would assume that that would be carb. The yogurt has carbs. The red grapes have carbs. The peas alone have carbs. So I don't think that the hospital was like, keeping her on a strict diabetic diet, and that's what she's using for excuses. You a rookie, Irma.
Well, hello guys, hello. So we came all the way to the appointment in the morning because there wasn't like a specified time on the paper. And so apparently we have to come after 2 at this specific clinic. So I'll find out more after. I'm gonna this is like just a mix of clips.
Good morning,
along
Pam.
my little journey of being sick. We have to nail this. We have to get this all under control. But yeah, I'm taking my health seriously.
Not we, Foodie. You have to get it under control. You got yourself here. Now you have to get yourself under control.
For those concerned about that. So yeah, just stay tuned. Just be patient.
Good for you, Bubbles. That's awesome.
We will see. Like I have, a slip to get some diabetes education, so I'm going to be signing up for that. I have this appointment. I'm going to be being followed by doctors and everything, so don't worry. We will figure this out. It's, frustrating.
Yep, absolutely.
Anyway, so that is that.
I think I probably still have it in my copy. Yep. Here it is, Mr. J. Also, they were observing her, seeing how the insulin will react. Yeah, true. Sitting there like that, I so had head shrunk to Beetlejuice vibes. I will say, her face looks thinner just from that 17 kg that she lost. But again, she didn't lose it because she, buckled down. No, she lost it because she was sick. And why was she sick? Because she wasn't taking care of her diabetes. What hospital serves you lunch in a cardboard box? It did look, Jamie, didn't it look like something she would order? All that rice, that half of the big old chicken leg and thigh. It looked like something she would order. Exactly, Collie. I don't trust her. Don't you order the food? You do order the food yourself. And like I said, when I was in there, the cafeteria was given like, an amount of calories that I could have for the day. But if I stayed in my calories, I could order a big old brownie if I wanted to. So, it still meant that she had to have some sort of willpower when she was ordering. And we know that, she doesn't. If I order something in the hospital, they say, well, you have like 13 carbs. See, not when I was in there. They counted my calories. They didn't count my carbs. In fact, I had to tell them at one point that I count carbs. Right. Exactly, Goblin. She missed her appointment. She'll have Subway. Absolutely. 2 subs at that. Salah has the power to turn this around for her. He controls the money. He controls the food. And he won't. And I'm so tired of hearing her say that, I'm a grown woman. Yeah, we know that, Chantal. We also know how you as a grown woman have literal temper tantrums when you don't get what you want to eat. So, even if Salah tried to not go get her takeout or whatever, it's kind of like, he's going to get tortured until he does what she wants, because she'll have an outright tantrum. Does she have some kind of marks on her cheek? It's from her sunglasses, Lilith. That's how big and swollen her face is. I can't wait to hear the excuse of why the diabetes training, right, Saze? I think she wasn't going to go, and Salah was like, oh, heck no, you're going. Hi, Blondie. Good morning. She did not lose weight. It's behind her. Thank you, Grateful, for sharing links. If she's not going to take cats to vets, what makes you think she's going to keep any appointment off camera, right? That's true. Oh, see, yeah, not here. At least not when I was in. Now I haven't been in the hospital for years, like since I had my daughter. So when I was in for 10 days, there was no menu. They fed nutritious meals. It was good for hospital food. The food that I had was good for hospital food too. I mean, there was certain things, just like, I don't know, I'm weird about food. There were certain things I just would not order because it was hospital food and I expected it to be bad, but what I got was good. Grown women take care of their health. Amen, Bubbles. If Salah, I absolutely think so too, Jamie. Good morning, Hugh. She stole the car and went to Starbucks. I know. And that still shocks me because what could have happened? I mean, I would imagine you have to have a license there, right? What could have happened to her if she would have got stopped? See, that's how it should be, Angel. They didn't give me a diabetic menu. That's how it should be, though. I mean, especially somebody like her that hasn't, like I said, gone to that, class yet. She will, if she takes it seriously, she'll come away with a lot. But also, if she takes it seriously and reports on it truthfully, then she loses her excuses. So you can also follow. Thank you, Nick. Well, I got to be very used to the menu after about 4 hospital stays. Oh, geez, Collie. She got her perfect life. He thinks for her. He buys her food, and she does nothing. Yeah, and Blondie, they showed the apartment, and the apartment is, of course, in disarray. Right, Jamie? And heaven forbid he tell her to walk. Yeah, Nick and I both stream to well, I stream, like I was saying, I stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. When I stream, and Nick streams to Twitch and YouTube. Um Again, anybody that's watching over on X/Twitter, if you would like to join the conversation, the chat is over here on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube. Just search Dammit Dani. Actually, I can put that in the chat for you. So here is the chat, or I mean, here is the link for my YouTube. Anybody over on Twitter that would like to join the chat, you can just click that link and it'll take you to my channel. Just look for the live. She lives either at her high chair or in bed, period. Morning camps. If what Chantel has is heaven, I'm thoroughly enjoying my own evil place, right? Right, Collie? I mean, she's so middle heavy, she cannot bend. Like, she can't even bend enough to sit. You would I would think that she has to be in continual pain and discomfort every minute. Her high chair. And I'm sure too that the sciatica is due to the extra weight. I mean, the way if you just watch her, the way she has to walk. I mean, imagine like a pregnant woman, how you kind of bend your back, back more so that you can support that weight in your belly. That's how she has to walk all the time. And imagine if you've ever been pregnant, then at the end how, you hurt, like your back hurts, you're peeing constantly, blah, 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 all those things. That would be her normal life. Right? And that's just it, John and them. She thinks that she's invincible. Like the fact that this is finally catching up to her, she cannot grasp it. I mean, she's already twice now tried to go back to her normal ways. Like, I mean, the it was frying me when she first had that first visit. And then she was basically like, I'm not going to talk about my health anymore. No more updates, blah, blah, blah. And all she did was stuff face nonstop, day in and day out, totally ignored the fact that she had the diabetes. It's like she, you know, is tempting fate to just take her. Right? Can you imagine, Leanie? I mean, as a mom, I cannot imagine watching my kid do that to themselves. And like I said, this is why I don't cover her as much, because for me, it's sad. I don't take joy in the fact that her health is catching up with her. Yes, Nick, me too. Yes, exactly, camps. Exactly. Her back has to kill. And if it's only her sciatic that is bothering her, she's lucky, because I would think would have a lot more going on with her back. Yeah, but you know what, Bubbles? They've done this with her for so many years. If we know that nothing's going to change and we know she's not going to take any effort to get better, then imagine, how confident her family is that she's not going to do anything about it, because they've known her whole life. Right, Jamie? That's why I said he better not ask her to walk. I can't fathom ever being okay with a controllable situation. If I can do something to alleviate being uncomfortable, I do it. Yeah, but she doesn't do anything for herself. I mean, for the good of herself, I should say. I think it's her kidneys, not sciatic. The leg issue is probably diabetic neuropathy. Well, I do think there's more going on, Leanie, with the kidneys than what she's saying. She's very careful about how she tells us what the doctors say. And I feel like the reason she's very careful about what she tells us is because that will take away her excuses again. So when she's sitting there eating a carb loaded meal, she won't be able to have those excuses to tell us, because the doctor will shot them down. I hate to say it, But Denise described the sciatic thing perfect because she was talking about how you're walking and all of a sudden you get like this jolt of pain, and it's like it like stops you and it kind of like makes you like, catch your breath. And it really feels like like your legs are going to buckle out underneath you. You're just going to, fall to the ground. I don't take joy in it, but I don't feel bad for her. Her sciatica is catching up. I think her fupa fat has turned into lipedema, and part of the reason she walks like she does. Yeah, you watch her walk and it's truly baffling how her back is. I mean, I'm surprised she's still mobile. I mean, she's not very mobile, but see camps, and that makes me sad. She's only freaking 40 years old. Wake up, lady. Like, even people who think they done something longer or have more problems, it makes me sick and I feel sorry for those people. She doesn't want to let anyone who has ever had a critical word to say no. Yes, exactly, Lilith. And that, like, I don't even know if you can call that pride, because I don't know that she has pride whatsoever. I mean, if you can come on here, eat like you do in front of people, make up excuses like you do for every little thing in front of people, then I don't know that she has any pride, I guess. But it's totally like a win thing for her, that would mean that we all win if she admitted any, that any of us were right. Every day there is always someone either on here or in chat or in public. This world has gone right. I think I'll tell you what, John and TikTok, you want to find beggars? Holy crow. I get frustrated sometimes when I'm on TikTok because I want to actually watch something. And every time I scroll, it's either somebody selling something or somebody begging. That's like all that's ever on there. I think so too, Jamie. I think she's close to stage 4 kidney disease if she isn't already. Those pickles are quickly killing her kidneys. I agree. For her to get a severe infection twice within a month, that's not good. And she's not divulging any of that. Now, whether or not the doctors are telling her, I don't know, but she's not saying that, and everybody is thinking the same thing, that there's major damage done already. I knew you meant I distance myself from those that are one-uppers. They always did more than you, have had worse than you, accomplished more. Yeah. I already ran into one earlier. It's sad. It's pathetic. They need hugs. She don't care. She just wants a hole dug and to be buried in a corner lot somewhere. She thinks Salah will be buried beside her. Or kidney failure. See, how scary is that at 40 years old? I come from a family full of type 2 folks. Next is blindness and limb loss and kidney failure for her. She camps, that's the thing. She thinks she's invincible. And you know what? Part of that is because the woman never has consequences for anything that she does. So why should she have consequences with her health, But it's happening. She definitely takes on that, it will never happen to me attitude. Did you, Nick? I wouldn't be upset if her jaw broke from all the jaw clicking. Oh, that jaw clicking. I can't even. That's another reason I can't cover her much, because I cannot stand those noises. And I said it before, and anybody that didn't hear it, you're welcome for this mental image or whatever. But when she's chewing, so yeah, the jaw clicks drive me nuts. But what drives me even more crazy is the mushy sounds that sound like a male dog licking its junk. And that's exactly what it sounds like to me, and it grosses me out. And how many of you have a male dog and when they lick their junk, you're like, "Stop that. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to hear that." Like, that's me, and that's exactly what it sounds like when she's eating. They don't care about her unless she's doctor hopping. They're like, this lady is useless and doesn't care about her darn self. Yeah, I'm sure that they're sick of, having her come in like, like all dummy, like, I didn't know what I did. I don't know what's wrong. It's crazy how much foodie booty. That's why I don't do TikTok. I can't take the people begging. It sets me off. It does me too, Leanie. The entitlement. I cannot grasp people that are so entitled. They think that you should go to work, you should make the money and then just hand it over to them. What? Like, I don't get it. Send her back to Canada, put her in an actual home where she cannot sneak or order in food. She's got zero willpower. It's true, Hugh. I mean, have you guys ever watched shows like where children have like these issues and stuff, and they literally have to put locks on their refrigerators and everything else. But like I said, if Salah or if Pete's had done this when she lived with Pete's, or, even if her parents had done this, Foodie will have a temper tantrum. That is classic Foodie beauty. She will have a temper tantrum if she does not get her way, and then she will make life miserable for those around her. So I do understand, like, them giving in to her because she'll make life miserable. But by all means, take your diabetic rage out on us reactors who speak common sense. Exactly, Collie. Delusions of invincibility. I hate to break this to her. Life is 100% fatal. Yep. You're welcome, Irma. Yeah, there's a difference there, right, Bubbles? We like our dogs. Yes, that's what it sounds like to me, and it grosses me out. I can't listen to it like I used to. I don't know. Plus, I don't understand the mic thing. Like, I don't understand why she has to have it so loud that it has to pick up every little thing in her mouth. Yep. She doesn't wanna take Ozempic. I will say, like, I'm on the Mounjaro. She doesn't wanna take one of those medicines because it makes you not want to eat. I one thing I didn't expect with it is it has changed what I want to eat. Like, most things just sound so heavy, and I don't know, that's the best way for me to explain it. Most things just sound so heavy that I can't stand the thought of eating them. So it's been, like yogurt and fruits and, lighter things. But that's why she doesn't want to take those medicines, because she doesn't want to feel like she can't eat. Good morning, BC. Is she on one this morning? No, she's not. In fact, didn't her or I think her OnlyFans might have, I don't remember if she got like banned or suspended or what. Foodie is only going to do OnlyFans is too much work for Foodie. She's only going to do the very minimal. Just like she said, she'll probably be doing more lives because she hasn't been feeling well, and basically she doesn't feel like making videos. Bubbles, I almost worry about her going inpatient because Foodie's headspace is so off. I feel like if she had to go inpatient, she'd give up. She did, yeah. Is that how you feel, Bubbles? Has it changed how how you eat? Like I expected it to change me not being hungry or whatever, but it really has changed what I eat. Collie. Collie, that's because you'll work to get there. She won't. Yeah, it's like it just sounds so heavy. Ozempic may save her life. She won't eat, which will make her less money, but she's gonna kick the bucket eating herself to a hole before that would knock her off. That's why she didn't like taking it before, Hugh, is because she couldn't eat. That Artemis lady gave me I had to turn it off too, Lilith. I know Nick and Amy were watching after, Nick's live. They were still watching her. I couldn't. It got too much. I can't. uh, People that are that severely mentally ill, I can't. I, I, it just they have to be so tired. You know that feeling of like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, and I can't sleep. Like that's how I feel. They have to feel all the time to be able to, ramble nonstop like that, and their minds have to be just exhausting. I think I think we've shared a lot of the photos, Nick, with you. The peeps and the yes, the peeps. That's true, Jamie. Is she still sleeping, Nick? I had almost erased those images from my memory. She does need therapy and possibly other moods. Yeah, and that's another thing. She doesn't stay on any medicine. She's so defiant. It's like it pisses her off that a doctor would have the nerve to expect her to take a pill or to do something to, help her health. Like she's so defiant. That's true, Jamie. Yes, like the way she did that, Jamie, when she said, I'm not doing any more health updates. It's just going to be mukbangs. And then she threw herself into those mukbangs. I mean, that one with the subs, she ordered 2 subs. She ordered 2 pizzas. Like, I mean, it was like, take that diabetes. It was like her having her little tantrum and like, you're not going to get me. I'm invincible. And she just kept on, kept on. Well, you see where that got her. It got her right back into the hospital. Her only hope is inpatient weight loss and mental health help for as long as it takes, and it will probably pay too late anyway. Yeah, I agree, Camps. I know she has to be exhausted, and yeah, me too. Same way. I feel the same way with Tammy, but Tammy's not as severe as Artemis. But I just feel like Tammy. I really wish we're gonna watch Tammy, but I really wish Tammy would let this whole hemlock grass thing go because it's got her so angry. Oh, BC, congratulations. You have come so far. I'm so happy for you. Yes, John and M. I just started covering Tammy. Oh, Nick. I'll be a 0 again, which I don't want, and I'm trying to avoid before Foodie loses any substantial amount of weight that'll save her life. Not gonna happen. And see, I just can't take joy in that. I don't know. To me, that's sad. That's the only thing about Foodie Beauty that makes me sad is knowing she's completely given up on herself and life. Yep. I call it placebo effect. She takes the meds long enough to feel better and says, "See, I healed." Yes, Blondie. Why do people not get it? Like people like that are on mental health drugs do the same thing all the time. I feel better. So, well, I better stop, I guess I can stop taking my medicine. No, you don't. You feel better because you're taking the medicine. I don't post much on Twitter, but I do watch. Like I go on and read and stuff like that, but I seldom do I post. As long as people are paying Foodie to do what she does, then Foodie, yep. Foodie thought insulin is the magic cure for high sugars. Did you see her face when her sugars were 3? Yes, grateful. And did you catch where she said that about, oh, I'm sure people, take a little extra insulin if they want, like, say, a whole pizza. And, she acted like that's dumb. But no, the fact that she knew that, the fact that she thought about that tells you that she's already thinking about how how that insulin is going to benefit her eating habits. And at this point, I think it was like throw their hands up in the air. This woman's not going to listen to anything we did. The only way we can save her life is if we make her do insulin. Talking about the girl I talked about last night, she's severely mentally ill. Yeah, this girl, Jamie, she just, it's exhausting. She just constantly is talking, like, counting and I don't even know how to explain it. She's constantly talking and working things out in her head. Well, BC, so she now has a second severe kidney infection. In the past month, she's had 2 of them and ended up at the hospital. Um, it's all diabetes related. They put her on metformin, and Foodie thought, well, basically she makes it out like, oh, my numbers were high, so I popped an extra metformin. That is not what she was doing. She was popping extra metformins so that she could eat what she wanted to eat. Well, that didn't work. She ended up back at the hospital. Now they gave her insulin, and she's already got her wheels turning that, well, I can just give myself a little extra insulin before I eat this meal if it's not, if it's not good for me. I'll tell you what, you guys, since I've been covering Tammy, all my videos get limited because of her mouth. Her screaming swear words and freaking out. I get limited on every video that I cover of her. But we're going to go cover her anyway. Okay, so let me refresh because she's probably got more videos since I did this. All right, so this was her short from this morning.
I want to tell Joanne Watson something, aka Dragon Lady. God's coming for you, lady! God's coming for you and that purple fucking man you got. God.
I don't know who she's talking about here. Just to let you know.
Is coming. I want to tell Joanne Watson.
She also on her live this morning now. She's live right now, so we'll just watch this live. But the live earlier when I was watching it, she's fit to be tied today, guys, and she is blocking every which way. Oh my gosh, did she, Blondie? She said her doctor told her to pop an X. Yeah, no, a doctor would not tell you that. Oh yeah, John and M. Yeah, that's like Foodie's biggest rivalry. Yes, this is the lady that's homeless living in her truck.
And I'm afraid I'd throw hands. That's why I can't go there. And that's the God's honest truth. If I seen Sheriff Kaiser, I wouldn't be able to keep my hands to myself, so I'm not going.
See, if she would just let this stuff go, like it's torturing her. But she is blocking left and right
I
this
wouldn't be able to
morning.
keep
The
my hands
least
to
little
myself.
thing you said.
I'm angry. I'm angry as fuck. I'm beyond angry. This has been gone too long. And in a just world, this would have never fucking happened. But because they're so crooked, and even the Jasper County's DHS, I guarantee there's fucking shit going on with them kids. And I guarantee the sheriff's department's involved. I guarantee all of it. It's nasty. They're nasty. The people that my mom had in the house, I mean, it's just proof.
She's not even in Jasper County anymore. She's talking about Jasper County, Missouri, where she isn't even there. But this is what she goes off about daily, day in, day out. She starts screaming about Jasper County, about their sheriff, about their police department, about like, I mean, just constant. I wish she would just let this go because it's really stealing her joy. Like, you know, she gets so irate.
Proof what they do. They destroyed that fucking house and had satanic shit painted all over it. It's wrong. It's wrong. And somebody needs to step in. Because God's going to. But you know what? I think by showing me this 3 years ago, because it wasn't that bad, we could have done something about it. Instead, everybody sit back and mock me and act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Treat me
I
like
don't
shit.
I don't even think it's a matter of them mocking her. When she went to that town hall, they were kind to her and they did listen to her. But I feel like just like we had said, a few of us have said, there's poison oak, there's poison ivy, you know, what do you expect to happen? Like, I mean, they can't wipe out an entire plant of every, in every act, absolutely every area of the states. They're not going to be able to wipe out one whole plant. The purple man. I don't know who the purple man is.
Shit. Like shit. Arrested me. The only thing I tried to do with Don Myers was help that fat fucker. And he knows that. But I know he's miserable now. Because he won't listen. Wouldn't listen, and they don't turn to God. And if you don't turn to God, you're fucked. You're fucking yourself.
Again, if you are watching over on Twitter, I think this is mine. Can somebody click that link? Make sure it's my YouTube link. If you are watching over on Twitter, you are welcome to come over to YouTube and watch with us over here and chat with us. I promise we don't bite, at least not hard.
And I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I know I'm close to God. Always have been. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have made it through this world. Okay? Am I happy today? I am happy. I am happy to be a boil. Well, sweet dreams, Jade Lee. I hope you sleep good.
No, and I think that's the problem, Irma. She definitely has some mental health stuff going on and she's not on any medications.
No, I don't even know what that is.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Nick.
I do not. Thank you, cool kid. I'm so sorry, while ago.
Blondie.
I feel like an animal. A discarded animal.
My YouTube specifically, Jamie.
I wish I didn't, but I do. She's sound asleep. She's asleep. I know, but I feel bad, and I wonder how many people I've done that to. So many missing people. They're corrupt. They're corrupt.
So many missing people. Apparently she's talking about Missouri. I haven't heard a lot of people missing out of Missouri, but I will say the state that scares me is Tennessee. There's a lot missing. A lot of kids go missing in Tennessee, it seems like.
There's a panther, a black panther out there at Dawn's. That thing stood up, and I guarantee you it was over 7 foot tall when it stood on its hind legs.
Irma, welcome to the damn fam. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Irma.
The motherfucker's big. But when I first seen it, it
Okay,
was in
thanks,
the
Nick.
woods right beside me. And I looked over something, shine the lights, and they got those widespread big eyes that look like a moon. They look blue. I mean, like a opal. An opal. I don't know. It's weird, but they glow.
Irma, thank you so much. Carly, welcome to the damn fam. Jamie, welcome to the damn fam. Blondie, welcome to the damn fam. Carl, welcome to the damn fam. 2, 3. BC, welcome to the damn fam. Thank you so much, Irma.
And I seen two sets like bouncing around them. It was two kittens, to the babies. And it was like, I went, I couldn't even talk. We were sitting there. I hit the side of his leg and I was, and he's like, what? I said, there's a panther right there. God dang, scared the fuck out of me. Thank you, Albuquerque. Thank you so much, sweetheart. It means a lot. Just know you're loved all the way from Pennsylvania. My soul's in Oklahoma, though. With my son. With my son. I know he needs his mama, and I'm not there, and that's killing me, So, watermelon, strawberry, bubblegum. If God tells you to do something, you do it. And if God says he'll take care of them, he'll take care of them.
Last we knew BC, she was in Pennsylvania, but she did say the one day that she was moving on to her next location. So I don't know if she's still in Pennsylvania in just a different area of Pennsylvania or what.
You're nice to meet you, Charles. My name is Tammy. But Jasper County severely needs looked into. Demons. They're demons. Dawn is a demon. They're demons. I'm talking to them, their eyes. And that little skinny cop, that grabbed me. I wanted to fucking, I could have too. He has no idea.
It's a pickle jar.
God, I was mad. I was
Jamie.
mad when he grabbed my arm. I thought, Lordy, 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 Lordy. Little boy, do you know who you just grabbed? Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Yes, him. She makes me so sad. Like I said, I wish she would, I really wish that she would let this thing go because it's stealing her joy. I mean, when she starts screaming, it's always about the same thing. Right, BC? We're going to send one your way. You just wait.
It was like close. I mean, I was right by the edge of the woods. There was like a path that he mowed through it. It scared the shit
Well, I'm
out.
glad I'm not the only one, Jamie, because I can't see plot when I'm on my phone. Like people will say, "Oh, I love your new profile pic." I'm like, "They got a new profile pic? I can't see those profile pics on my phone."
When I was there, it seemed like things were trying to warn me. And every night when I was out in the garage by myself, when I would go back in, I would feel something there. There's something there. There's something there, and the video that I got, whatever's in the ground I don't know. But John even said the people that moved from that house look so old. But that grass is, I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. It does so many different things. So much.
I really, when she starts talking about it though, I really wish she would tell us like her story with it, because she apparently had different health issues because of it, and I really want to hear what those were.
That's so fucked up. You gotta just apply again. They'll deny you 3 times. It's fucked up. Their thing is fucked up. I mean, your head could be laying in your lap. I called them and I said, listen, you motherfuckers. I called the determination board. I went ape shit on their fucking asses, and I got it the next week. So I told my husband, because he's been trying to get in. He's so bad. My kid's his dad, anyways.
Oh, he's still married.
They keep denying him, and he's going to end up dying, you know? They don't care. They don't care. That's why I'm fighting so hard, you know?
Welcome
'Cause the
back,
people,
welcome back,
people out here are
welcome
dying
back.
and struggling so bad. No, it's not. It is for us. It is for the good people. Yes, it is. And that's why the Bible says so many times, don't be afraid, because shit's going to get real, you guys. Shit's going to get real. And I think, Carthage, Missouri, it might be Sodom and Gomorrah like thing. Because it's so bad there. Because that's where their precious moments, I think, is demonic. I think everything
Right.
out there they have.
Yeah,
in that
Jamie,
town
like that.
is nothing
Yeah.
but demonic.
I've told before, we have a long-haired miniature dachshund. She's like between like maybe 12 and 15 pounds. And then we have a 150-pound American Bulldog / Rottweiler mix. That 150-pound dog is afraid of everything. First of all, our little 15-pounder, she's like the alpha. He's scared to death of her. But if we screamed like this, that poor dog, he gets like so anxious and stuff, he wouldn't know what to do with himself.
Look at where they got the passion play. Look at where they got the passion play. They got nothing but palm readers and psychics and bullshit like that there in that town. And the passion play. Is that not
I don't
bipolar as
know
fuck?
if she's from Missouri, but when she talks about this hemlock and she talks about the sheriff and the police department, she's talking about Jasper County usually.
Scott him. Oh, we're still married, but we should have never been married. We didn't get along at all. Because of my parents. My family. Right? Panther. Yes, he would. Oh, he's seen it that night. He's seen it, and we seen it the next night. But he shot a gun and it went off. But I wanted to keep seeing it. I wanted to tame it. Yeah, call me Kenneth Copeland again, Scott. Ian. Thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Jasper County is in Missouri. Carthage, Missouri. But I've called that Governor Parson so many times. He's a fucking imbecile. He don't fucking care about his state. They're all idiots. But just in time to block that one, fast finger. You got one fast finger. I just want to ask him what the fucking problem is. Who, Jasper County? Fuck, they arrested me, and this was at the beginning. They arrested me for trespassing. The man used me on his taxes. How can he get me for trespassing when he used me for his taxes? He can't. Then he used me on his taxes. I wasn't even there. He's still using me on his taxes. No. Motherfuckers, no. Then he stole my EBT, and they won't even fucking do their job. They made me come back from Texas. And then when I was back up here, I can't stand them. Jasper County can suck my ass. But they're going to feel the wrath, I grant you. And no one's done anything, and it's like, ugh, God, I can't stand it. Yeah, almost $500 worth. Him and that fucking girlfriend of his. Him and that fucking nasty-ass girlfriend of his. Nasty bitch. Nasty fucking bitch. Lost her kids. Nasty dope whore. But he's nothing but a dope fiend. Yeah, I'm from America. Do I sound like I'm from
Good
somewhere
morning,
else? 'Cause I don't think I do.
unicorn. She's not quite she's not real bad of a grifter from what I've seen. Once in a while she'll say like, buy me a soda, or people will give to, get her in a room for the night, but she's not she doesn't come on and continually beg like some of the ones that we follow.
Wicked Witch of the West. Call me whatever you want to. I don't care. I'm not a witch. Bitch. I'm okay. Fair to middling. It makes me mad, too. It made me mad. It made me fucking function mad.
Somebody just came in there and said you have too many wrinkles.
But that guy, once I told him everything last night, was actually nice and let me stay the night. So, it could have been a lot worse. But at first, he was very fucking, But, my truck's nasty. I look awful. I look like I'm...
Thing
You know
is,
what, little kid?
I'm not sure how much she makes off of YouTube because, like I said, just for me covering her, I get limited on a lot of my videos because of her screaming and swearing. So I don't know how much she actually makes. Collie, thank you so much. Welcome, PR. Welcome, Unicorn. Grateful, Peggy, Arrow. Welcome to the damn fam. Collie, thank you so very much.
Kid... How are you even talking your blocks? Where's Ware County? If you look at them videos of me with them cops, you can tell that motherfucker's methed out. You know it?
PR. Thank you, Hannibal.
Where am I at? I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm very mad. This has been going on since last September.
So she's still
It's
here.
been almost a year. Okay? It's been almost a year.
I know. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
you don't know how
PR.
mad I am. That's why I said, and that fucking
I
Sheriff
appreciate it so
Kaiser
much, Collie.
said I had to come to his office to talk. Fuck him. He ain't threatening no one. Coward. He's a coward, never would come out of his office. I went to his office how many fucking times? I don't even know where that's at. Shut up, Kinsley. Shut the fuck up.
Nick, do you remember? I know you
Jordan.
remember. Kiki from TikTok, the one that has the 5 kids and was living in the hotel room. didn't she now I might have her confused with somebody else because I was watching a bunch of them on TikTok that were grifting. But wasn't she supposed to move into an apartment last week? Or was that the other one I was watching?
Yeah.
Right,
made about me?
Elizabeth. It's in Missouri.
Who made about me? Did you see the video he made about you? People like me. Oh, well, how am I? People like me, big boy. Get your fucking fat ass off here. I know who you are, fucker. Big boy. Fuck that piece of shit. What'd it say? Who made the video?
I want to see who made the video too.
Who made the video?
See, and I will say, like I've said it before when I've covered her, I don't go hard at this woman because I really do feel like she's mentally ill. Um and I feel like similar to how I felt with Carly and Crystal and I just yeah, she's problemsome because she's, on here screaming and swearing and everything, but I really do feel like she's got mental health issues, guys, and I feel bad for her. I would love to hear like her whole story.
Who made the video? They're ignorant. I can't even answer this because they're stupid.
Okay, I
don't
thought
give a
maybe it
fuck
was Nick.
what he made about
'Cause I
me.
was confused when I saw her last night and she was in the hotel.
Oh, bullshit. They're full of shit. It's them. It's Jasper fucking County because they know they're cowards and fat faces. They're fat-faced cowards.
Wow, Jamie.
Shut up.
Yeah, Hims. There's a couple channels on TikTok that post her videos. She used to be on TikTok. And so there's people on TikTok that post her videos and stuff, but her when she streams it's YouTube.
Right. I think that's who he's talking about. But if he's talking about the chef, they didn't know his name. Shut you. You can't even spell, you stupid bitch. Tabby Bryant. Go. Oh, I unhit her, damn it. I unhit her because I was trying to hide her. Thank you, block me. They're lying motherfuckers is what they are. They're lying son of a bitches. They are.
Ava,
Hey,
go
man.
play outside.
English or Spanish. Are you that stupid? Your kids are going to be brain dead if you keep on. You know that.
There's an Ava that there they finally blocked her. There was an Ava that was spamming shout out, shout out, shout out.
I don't
Which
want
you
to
know
end the
as a
stream.
child.
No, I will not. Now I'm going to keep going just because you. I was really fixing to get off here. But I'm not going to for about 5 more minutes. No, you ain't. You can go lick your own ass. From the picture you got, you could. Shut up. Thank you, Sterling Moon. I don't care. I like my wrinkles. I try to give them to myself. Sure. You see? And all of these is from them plants. Do you know how bad that fucking hurt? Do you know how bad that fucking hurt? I had 15 doctors and dermatologists mocking me. Okay? I don't like being mocked! Right, thank you.
So
Right, keep them coming, motherfucker.
so it was painful. I wonder what it did to her. I know when she was doing the town hall meeting, I heard that she did say like what it causes, but I couldn't hear everything. And I know she did say that it causes rashes for one. Yeah, she can. I agree.
Probably. I did sleep hard after that guy left because I cried so hard. That'll make you sleep hard. When you cry real hard. But the guy turned out, turned out nice. So.
Hello, Jamie Carpenter.
But he's a park ranger. Never heard of this grass. A park ranger has never heard of this grass. I'm sorry. These government officials need to know their fucking things. They need to know what's dangerous in this world.
I'll just say that is kind of messed up that a park ranger wouldn't know about it, because when we first started covering Tammy, people in the chat knew about it.
They should have their jobs. Right. Sterling Moon. Shut up. Rock the Park, where's it at? Shut up, Rowan. Tell me to chill. What part? Where at? Rock Park?
She's got kids swarming in her chat.
I know. No. I won't shut up. Is that all you got? Kirsten?
Somebody just asked, why are you wearing the same clothes as yesterday? I believe she's been wearing that shirt for like 3 days. But I don't know where. I mean, thankfully, I've never been homeless. I don't know where they go to shower.
Is that all you got?
She did say yesterday she wished she could get a shower or bath.
Carrie, that was funny. Oh, I'm sorry. Rylan? I'm not gonna do it, no. Rylan? Shut up! Yourself!
Good morning, AR.
Oh, Lord, somebody's got a thing on their truck that says, just married, I'm sorry.
Right, Collie?
That's gross. Hey, my dad asked him in a Chinese restaurant if their cat was fresh. And
I will say, like, I have to give her props because she doesn't beg. Being that she's homeless, she's living in her truck. Like, like I said she wished she could get a bath or a shower. And she very, very, I mean, I've heard her, ask for somebody to buy her lunch or to help out with a hotel or something, but it's not every day. It's not constant. I mean, she really doesn't beg like these other grifters.
They got really mad at him. Shut up, rat killer, Jasper County. They're the only ones that say tweaking. None of your business, Miller boy. Jasper County. I know, Blockman. And you know what I've always said? Bad attention, good attention. It don't matter as long as I'm getting attention. I was a little kid that got pushed in the back, so I was always liking attention.
Here, I'll put it in him.
Cray cray. Day day. Crazy. Crazy for me. You look like you can cook. I can't cook. I can't cook worth a fuck. I like gizzards, chicken gizzards. I like chicken gizzards. I like crab legs. I like salmon patties. I love them. I do crack myself up.
I really wish she wouldn't have said that. I'm not a big fish, seafood kind of person, but now salmon patties sound really good.
all day, every day, even over my anger. Because I know I got anger issues, and I've been saying it, and I've been trying. I try hard. Oh, yes, chicken gizzards. I prefer them at home. You know, though, when I was living in Cassville working at that chicken plant for the lying-ass motherfuckers,
No,
fired
AR.
me,
They're not.
I could eat cheap through the week, you know? I'd buy me a couple packs of chicken gizzards, which ain't but a couple bucks a piece, and about 5 packs of those mashed taters. You just add water. I'd go in and I'd be like, I don't feel like cooking. But I'd end up cooking them. I'd wake up through the middle of the night, going there and eating one, fall asleep, wake up with chicken gizzard in my jaw. That's not good. Ava. What's my favorite animal? A horse. I got a lot of favorite animals. I like animals.
Morning, Diva.
Ava. You know what? No, because you keep on. No. Nope.
She does have pride, like, excuse me, like, the other day her mouth was hurting, and she said that she needs to keep her teeth out for a few days for it to heal, but she won't do that. She won't keep her teeth out. So I don't know if it's still bothering her. I haven't heard her say.
Do I? Oh, I can make chicken and dumplings, yes. My grandma taught me how to make chicken and dumplings. That's one meal I can make. How'd you know? How did you know that? You have to know me to know I make incredible chicken and dumplings. I do. Delectable chicken and dumplings. But that's all. No, I think I can really cook. I just, you got to take your time and stuff. And when I was with Dawn, I just didn't give a fuck. Okay? I don't like somebody talking down to me. And that motherfucker done nothing but talk down to me. I understand his mother left him as a child, but that's not my intention. That's not my. I think you wrote attention. She said attention. Unknown, hello, Al, you're known, piece of shit.
I'm not sure either, Elizabeth.
God bless you.
You too, Diva. It's good to see
God
you.
bless us all. I didn't see a star one in the sky last night. It was cloudy. But you know what? Me and that lady was sitting down at the park, and I said, Lord, I just wished it'd rain. As soon as I got back up on the mountain, it said it's going to rain in 1 minute. Like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. And it got cold. So it was like, oh. The Van Hammer. I remember when I was riffing with my husband.
There's Hims.
I wasn't going to wear a tool belt. I felt corny. Wearing a tool belt.
So she keeps talking, like I said, when she starts screaming, it's because of Jasper County. So she apparently got into some hemlock grass, which is toxic. And I'm not sure. That's why I was saying I would love to hear like her whole story. I'm not sure exactly what all happened to her because of that. But so she's been on this mission to draw awareness to this grass and the toxicity of it, and she's gone to like town hall meetings. She's called, I don't know why, but she always calls the police departments, and I don't know why. I don't know what she thinks she's going to gain from calling police departments. Like I feel like she has to call like an environmental thing, I don't know. I wouldn't know where to point her, but I don't think the cops are what it, who she needs to be contacting.
But one day we went to to Lowe's, and they had these, or no, Harbor
Yeah,
Freight.
she is
Went to
Elizabeth.
Harbor Freight, and they had these little
Absolutely.
canvas army green tool belts. And the guy that was working with us said, "Hey, Tammy, if you wear one, I'll wear one."
Jamie, she is the most animated person I have ever found, I swear. The amount of different facial expressions from her is crazy.
Do you know what? Them motherfuckers came in handy. It had a place to hold my knife, my nails. It's like, man, why was I so... Man, it was bad, wasn't it?
I feel the same way, Grateful. If she wasn't screaming and belligerent when she talked to these people, I feel the same way. Like I said yesterday, that the saying, you catch more flies with honey.
I love to ride a horse. I'm scared of them now because it's been so long, and I've got kids. But I'd get on one. You got flooded? Oh, that sucks. You can tell by the weather. And see, I ain't got no news, so I didn't know nothing. You rode a horse? I like to. It feels free. You feel free on the back of a horse. Damn. You love chicken and dumplings? Ooh, I don't. I do got the same shirt on. I got different pants on. It ain't none of your business. I've had it on 3 days, actually. Sweetie. It's a Kylie. Don't worry about it. You rude-ass little bitch. Go learn you some manners. Get off my fucking thing. Shut up. Oh, I unhit it, damn it. I unhit it. Sorry, Mama Green, I hit her at the same time you did, and I... Thank you. How do you do that? Good attitude and great bed experience. What?
I don't know, Nick. Like seriously, even and I know I'm awful, and I'm not about tipping the cows. Like I would never go real life with any malicious intent or anything. But she seems so lonely. I seriously have thought if she was close enough to me, I wouldn't mind going and like hanging out with her for the day or something just to give her some company,
Because I can be, you little bitch.
I know, Jamie. I hate saying that, but it's true.
What's good? Life. It really is. It's a blessing. Oh, sorry.
She's not from PA, but she's here, AR.
And
The
looking around
last
and seeing
the last we knew she was in the Laurel Highlands area, but she said the other day that she was moving on to her next location. So I'm not sure where. I know, Irma. I'm an idiot. But these are the thoughts that plague my mind.
these plants everywhere, it
Yes,
bothers
Nick.
me so bad because I know how dangerous they are. And I know little kids
Shut
that
up,
probably pick
Grateful.
these motherfuckers for flowers. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks wonderful, don't it? Thank you for your compliment. 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 Whew. It's got hot. Wah, 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 wah. It will be. God promised me it would be. If God makes a promise, he keeps it. Somebody that
What if
keeps
I
a
took her
promise.
like what if I took her like a case of water, some like canned goods cuz she'll go to a campground and like cook canned goods like on the grill and stuff like that. I believe yours was from Collie. It was either Collie or Irma. Irma and Collie both
Read your
gifted
comment.
today.
My flowers ain't for picking.
Right, they are. Oh, thank you, Irma. I don't
Right.
know, Diva. I kind of feel like she mentioned bipolar the other day. I do feel like she has some sort of mental health issue that is not being treated because she said she's not on any medication, but she also referred to herself as bipolar the other day.
I still ain't found you, Mama Green. I'll look as soon as I get off here and add you. Because I didn't know how to. I
Yeah, AR, exactly. Stuff like that.
have been adding people, but it's just, I mean, ain't no one that I see on here because I don't know how to find anybody.
Did I say good morning, Arrow? Good morning, Arrow. Sorry if I didn't.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. Sorry, I got a good mod. I don't want a bunch of mods. They blocked my son last time I had a bunch, so.
Yeah, anyone like this has to be careful with who
Okay.
they mod.
Oh, and then I can subscribe. I know, but you don't know my family and shit, and I don't want my kids blocked. And the last ones I had done it out of spite. They blocked my kids. Mama Green. I don't either. I do, but I don't. And I think that's what's happened to this world. We've all, so many people have just gotten ugly and. I know you ain't talking to me because I don't even have a home, sweetheart.
Him's
See, you
doing great.
mistake me for, sweetie.
Hims is making conversation with her, so she's winning her over. She's doing great.
I don't have a home. I do not have a home.
Her dog
I'd
is
give him a right
very
nut
well
for a
behaved,
joint right now,
Collie.
though. I'm a right nut.
Good morning, Purr. People were looking for you this morning.
I don't have one, but I'd give it. No, I don't have a home. I got my truck.
Yes, she's in PA, but we're not sure where. She was in Laurel Highlands,
funny.
but she moved.
Is it your brother?
And I was
Hey,
saying,
bro!
I can see why she picked Laurel Highlands because the Laurel Highlands is a very campy area. It's like really woodsy and like secluded areas and stuff. So I can see why she would pick that area.
Imposter! Malachi! He who walks behind
Nick,
the road.
Nick, are you loving yourself this morning?
Malachi! Did you watch that Children of the Corn? So stupid. But I watched them all.
Oh, really, Blondie?
Thank you, Cat Lover.
That's okay, Blondie. I do that a lot.
He will. He will. All of us homeless people to turn to him.
Thank you, Purr. Good morning. I hope you have a good day.
It breaks my heart seeing it.
Purr, how long do you think Denise will be gone for?
I'm Children of the Corn. Did you see Maximum Overdrive? Did you ever watch that movie? Thank you. I think so too, Mogi. That's funny. Me too. I watched them all. Didn't like the leprechaun ones. Those are stupid. They were too stupid, I thought. I'd drop kick a leprechaun.
See, I could totally hang out in her chat. I would not have issue being kind to her. Some of these people are so horrible.
And it is funny because these haters, that make these
Oh,
accounts and repost.
okay. I have to end soon. So before I end though, I wanted to show you guys somebody that was on Periscope, and if y'all want to dive into her, we can. There's not a ton out of her stuff, but so this woman was something else. Let me find one of her like short vids on here. All right. So this is her name on Periscope was Celibate Mystic. I was obsessed with watching this woman. So she thinks she is married to Satan, and she was a big grifter constantly. She was one of the ones that, angers all of us, constantly asking for money, horrible to her viewers, not at all thankful to people that would help her. Her thing was that she didn't need to work because she was married to Satan, and that like gives her a reprieve from having to work. She would sell her quote unquote services, and her services would basically be like anything that you would normally ask God for is basically what her services would be. Like you would ask her, and she basically claimed that she would make these things happen through Satan, who is her husband. Yes, Collie. Did you ever watch her? All right, so this is just a short clip. It's 4 minutes long, and it's of her saying that she can cure COVID. But if you guys want to watch more of her, we can watch more of her. I just found her extremely interesting. Her mother did take to YouTube back in the Periscope days to explain like her mental illness and everything, and apparently she did not always used to be this way. She used to be, perfectly well, and she had gone to New York City to go to college for, I believe it was design or something like fashion, and she was there when 9/11 happened. And so basically the trauma of 9/11 threw her into, I don't know if it's schizophrenia, I can't remember. I need to try to find the mom's um see if it's still on YouTube. I did not see it when I was looking last night, though. All right, so I'm going to play this 4-minute video to end, and then if you guys want to watch more of her, we can do that tomorrow or another day. Good morning, mainly Maine. Do you mean this? Do you mean Celibate Mystic, or do you mean Tammy that we were just watching? If you mean Tammy, Tammy is on YouTube, and it's Tammy Hall, Hull. That's the name of her channel name, so she's really easy to find. This woman is not on YouTube. I have not been able. I would imagine she's got to be on some platform, but I have not been able to find her, and so I'm thinking she's probably under a different name.
What I was saying earlier about this, like,
Hold on. Let me put the booster on for volume.
But what I wanted to say was like, okay, earlier I said it's not guaranteed, but I want to clarify that.
Okay.
Because I've said before in regard to my service that it is guaranteed. And from my perspective, it is guaranteed. Like, from my end, the service is always rendered. But it is possible for you to fuck it up. Just like, okay, like, okay,
Mainly Maine, do you remember there was also another person, another lady that we used to watch on Periscope, and I wish I could find her too. See, I find mental health fascinating. But there was another woman, and she was I can't remember her name whatsoever, but she used to drive in her car. She thought that the government had like trackers on her. She used to it was like a totally different, she had like two personas, and the one persona was, do you AR? And the one persona like thought that they had trackers in her brain and they were following her, and it was all like I keep trying to think because her screen name had something in her screen name that was like terror, like part of like a terroristic thing or whatever. I can't think.
if you buy, let's say you buy a mask, right? It might be guaranteed to arrive to you without manufacturer's defects, but if you cut a bunch of holes in it and walk around with it like that, it's not gonna do anything. You know what I mean? Kind of like how if you have cancer and you start getting chemo and you still live a really shitty lifestyle, it doesn't matter how much chemo you get, but the service is still being delivered and those people still get paid. So, like,
So she's saying if you pay her, say you have cancer and you pay her to heal you of cancer and you don't get healed of cancer, she's saying that's your fault, not her fault, because you may not be following through on your end of what she told you to do or whatever. So she's addressing people basically saying, I paid for your service and and I didn't get what you promised me. I want my money back. So that's what she's addressing.
from my perspective, if
Yes.
you buy my service for any reason and
Yes,
it does not
Holly.
work, it means you either fucked it up or you're just not supposed to get better. Like, it's just your time to go. So, from my end, I'm saying, like, there's no way for me to guarantee that you're not a complete idiot, okay? There's no way for me to guarantee that you're not irresponsible. But on my end, what I do is, like, it's impossible for my service to not be rendered if somebody pays for it. Also, like, I don't know, I mean, there are all sorts, like, if you're, for example, like, if you're somebody who's, like, you don't want, if deep down you buy this, but you don't, for whatever reason, and you don't want to get better, it's not gonna work. Just like if somebody wants to die, it doesn't matter how many, medicines you give them, It's somebody's will to either live or die.
I'm pretty sure the reason for the noise in the background is I believe she was in a shelter at this point.
That's really all I wanted to say. Why is there only 9 people this time? What's up with that? Anyway. I'm gonna go back to watching videos for the few minutes that I have left before I have to go. I wanna start making money tomorrow. I'd rather make some more money today. But I'm definitely gonna need to make money tomorrow or I'm gonna be stranded again.
So she did live on and off with her mother, but she got kicked out of there. She was horrible, horrible to her mom. Um, and she was like, she had this thing about germs and stuff. So she was like really obsessed with like keeping her hands and her face clean, and she would go through this like cleaning ritual of her hands and face every night, and then she would slather like Vaseline all over her face and all over her hands. So there's like actual videos with her on the video. This one's just her voice because she was at a shelter, but like her face always looks red and, like almost like it's inflamed. I don't know what it was she would do to it to clean it, but then she would always put that Vaseline on it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Him.
Oh, is that Tom Hanks's kid? Does he have a kid? Is that who that guy was?
So, excuse me. There are different videos that there's a couple Periscope channels that upload people from Periscope. So there are different videos of her if we decide we want to watch her tomorrow or at a later date. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me. Let me see what I have. Here is my TikTok. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, please do that. All right, guys, I'm really bad at this part, at selling myself. So if you have not hit that like button, hit that like button for me before you go today. And if you are watching on the replay and you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, hit that bell. And if YouTube feels like it, they will alert you every time I go live or post new content. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. I can't think. So I will see you guys next time. I love you all. Thank you again. And I'm out. Bye.